Nice.
I think this is the coolest bottle to me. It's not one of the coolest bottles.
It reminds me a lot of Wolves of Willet.
Yeah,
Willet
well, it's just like a decanter style
fucking
bottle.
ones. Yeah. Ooh, brass. Nice.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike, and this week we are reviewing bourbon. That's
Undisclosed bourbon.
That's really all we know about it. It's bourbon, and its name is Frank August.
And it's 100 proof in a small batch.
Yes, that's the review. Cheers.
We're just going to review this
Just
bottle.
kidding.
No.
No, but that really is all we know about this. There is apparently nothing anywhere about this bourbon. You could find other reviews that are also speculative, which is what ours is going to be, because that's all the info we have. To prove it, here is an excerpt. You probably can't really see it because of my screen, but that's all the info on it when you go to their actual website. And if you want a little comedic relief, their website states, Frank, the state of being open, honest, and sincere, a philosophy we have built our brand upon. Yet they don't disclose anything about where they source it.
Not so open.
If it's sourced, the mash bill.
It's 100% sourced. I can tell you that.
It's got to be.
And I can give you my speculation. And I have a little bit of a solid inside source that what goes in this.
Yeah, because there's nothing but marketing fluff on their website. It is very misleading, pretty disingenuous.
It's a pretty story. That's about it.
It kind of leaves a shitty taste in my mouth. Anyway.
Yeah, so, shitty taste. Hopefully the bourbon doesn't have a shitty taste. But, from what I heard, so basically what Frank August does, they deem that it's bottled, it's barreled and bottled and made and distilled in Kentucky. Yes. That doesn't mean that Frank August made it. So I'm assuming they're just kind of a blending house. And I'm assuming what they do is they kind of go the line of like copper and cask distilling, where they buy up overstock barrels, 10 to 15 barrel batches, and then they reblend and rebrand it. Because once a distillery puts a barrel up for sale, it's not theirs anymore.
No.
You can do whatever you want with it. But what apparently these guys do, it's supposedly Weller.
All right.
So it's not, but they don't give you a mash bill. They don't give you anything. So you don't know how much percentage of this, these are 10 to 15 barrel blends.
Yeah.
But you don't know how much of this is prospectively Weller. And if they are using Weller, Sazerac probably had them sign an NDA.
Most likely.
Just so that, God forbid, what happens with these big companies when you have someone sign an NDA? Basically, if someone puts out, a shitty product, they don't want that product being connected to them and, degrade their, reputation.
Like a certain celebrity whiskey we just recently reviewed.
They probably should have signed an NDA.
Definitely should have done an NDA.
So, not saying this is going to be shitty. I'm just saying that's what tends to happen behind closed doors in the industry as far as, contract distilling or sourcing goes.
Yeah.
But, all right, enough of this. Let's just fucking drink it, and then we're going to go for it. So just so you know, this is $90 a bottle.
Yes.
So not crazy cheap, but not crazy expensive, and it's heavily allocated. No. So I get 2 cases a year of this stuff. Yeah. They have a small batch, which is this, a single barrel, a Madeira finish, and then they have 1 rotational
Mizunara.
No, is it Mizunara?
Yeah.
Not Madeira.
Case study. So they're broken up into case studies. Case study 1 is Mizunara. Case study 2 is X something PB.
So it's an experimental finish.
It's what the hell? Cognac.
Cognac.
That's the word I was looking for.
But they change them every year. I think they do a different style or different.
Maybe they do. I don't.
But
again, the website doesn't fucking tell me.
And we're pretty ignorant to this brand. All right, enough. We're just gonna. Yeah. All right. This is and this
basically,
this is brass.
Basically, what I get out of this is it's just the modern art of bourbon.
Yeah.
Really weird.
And this is a fantastic bottle. It's a beautiful bottle.
I like
it's
the bottle. I like everything about it. I want to know more, but they don't.
And quick snippet, Max, this is for you, buddy. Max was questioning how well this bottle would pour if it was going to be a mess because of the long neck on it. So, and I said, no, it's going to be fine.
I don't know.
Because of the lip.
See, sometimes those lips trip me up.
It's perfectly fine. There you go, Max. Look at that, buddy.
Who's Max?
He's one of my coworkers.
Oh, all right. I was like, am I supposed to know Max?
He was talking some shit the other day.
Shit talking, eh?
So there you go, buddy. Case and point. It does dribble a little bit. It dribbles a little bit.
Everything dribbles a little bit.
That's what she said.
But it gives, again, like I said to you off camera, it gives me very like wolves and Willet,
Hopefully it
wolves
doesn't
of
taste
Willet
like it.
vibes.
That,
Yeah,
shit,
no.
that was
The
not
bottle.
good.
It's like just this whole thing about the bottle kind of does.
I'm gonna tell you, that's straight up true Kentucky notes.
Yeah, it smells like bourbon.
It's a nice
And again,
nose.
I want to emphasize and put strict emphasis on this. Do not quote us that this is Weller. That is speculative.
Yes, that's all it is.
Information we're working with. We don't know the reliability of the source. And again, I challenge you. Go online, go on Google, type Frank August bourbon.
There's
Frank
nothing.
August, is that what it's called? Yeah, Frank August bourbon.
Nothing.
You're going to see the same. You'll find other reviews. I saw one on the Whiskey Something website, and that dude posted the same review that I just pretty much surmised to you guys. How they don't disclose anything. It's all speculative. So,
All right.
please, if you happen to know more, let us
So
know.
on the nose, I get obviously a little bit of corn sweetness. I get apple.
I was going to say heavy apple.
I get a lot of
Heavy apple notes.
I like this nose. It's pretty soft. Coloring's great. Like a nice amber.
I get like, so I did that thing, yeah, where you put your nose up to the front. Nothing but green apple.
Like top
pure
is,
green
if you smell
apple.
the top, it's all green apple. Bottom, you just get heavy oak.
Pure green apple notes.
You get like woods, like corn and like wood sweetness on the
Yeah,
bottom.
on the bottom, man.
It's really nice. It's a really nice nose.
Interesting.
All right. Hopefully
what
this
happens.
is you know. Oh, that's actually it's herbal.
Interesting.
100 proof, not a crazy big kick to it.
No, it's actually very well balanced.
It's really well balanced. This is very
That's
good.
going down extremely.
This
smooth.
is very good.
I'm
I get some black
Again,
tea. I get some black tea.
very tea. Very, very, very reminiscent of tea. Listen. I'm shitting on your marketing. I absolutely hate it. It's really disingenuous.
You make an amazing product.
Yeah, the product's good.
Ooh, dude, you get that. Remember that wet dirt note from like the Heaven Hill Black?
Yeah.
I get that like on the back end. It's like almost like that soggy. It's like wet grass kind of note to it.
I already imagine the dude like being some
This is nice.
total fucking hipster. Who's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the point. I'm not gonna reveal my secrets. Like some
Well, that's
kinda,
what
like,
I never
gimmicky
remember her name, but
marketing crap.
the woman who owns Plantation Distilling
Mm-hmm.
does the same exact thing.
Oh, I hate that.
There's
arrogant
like you don't
shit.
know where she's getting her barrels, how she's blending it, what she's doing. She makes some of the preservation distilling, not plantation, preservation distilling. She makes some of the best bourbons in the world, like the Immaculata, Old Man Winter,
Okay.
Waddy Boone, Cock of the Walk.
I
which is
haven't heard of any of
released.
these.
Yeah, these are all like really like underground, like B-side, like high-end bourbons.
Gotcha.
But same thing, just the same thing. Everything's undisclosed. She just wants the liquid to speak for itself, which I get it.
I do, but then again, that
I want to know a lot about it too. Like I want to know like what's your mash bill? Where are you getting your
Well,
barrels?
so the
How are you
problem
blending?
the problem I have with stuff like this is I get it. You want to be secretive. You want to be all mysterious and, again, marketing fluff. Cool. But I don't care how good your product is. I'm never going to believe it's yours because you don't have any information to back it up. Like,
but we are scoring
how do
the
I know?
liquid. We're not
We
scoring
are.
the market. We're scoring the liquid.
No, we are. We're scoring that.
And this is
but
a high rank liquid.
it's
I
just-
really enjoy this.
I wish I could know more. I would love to know what it is that I'm drinking.
I want to know things.
Or who made it, because, like, as far as I'm concerned, you're just
You
stealing.
gotta edit in the clip of like Zach Galifianakis when he's counting cards in Hangover with all the numbers and shit flying over his
gee,
head.
if
I
could
need
find
to
one.
know things.
Like, it's just, like, it makes it so hard for me to believe or give credit to Frank, because, like,
I don't think. What if Frank's not even?
well, that's the
what if
other
Frank's
thing.
not
I don't
even
even
it?
know. Whoever, but I'd love to give the distiller or blender credit where
Who
credit's
is
due,
Frank?
but
They don't even say who
I don't
Frank
know.
is.
The more you say Frank, the more I just picture Frank from Shameless, and that'd be
Mhm,
pretty fucking funny if this was him, even though it's a fictional character.
Toilet wine.
William H. Macy bourbon.
All right, I have my score in my head. I think you're gonna be kind of close to it. If I know you, and I know this is like this is definitely up your alley, bourbon wise. Very simple, very well balanced, really good simplistic notes, but big notes in the palate.
Do you want me to say mine first?
Yeah,
8-8.
I was at 8.6.
Damn. That's close.
8.7.
8-7 it is.
8.7 out of 10
Again.
on the Frank August small batch. That's a totally fair score.
No, it is, especially because we have nothing to work with
All right,
here.
let's punch it in.
But the liquid's good. I just would love to give credit to whoever deserves the credit for making this fine
I want to
product.
thank you for making an amazing product, but we can't figure this one out.
Yeah, because quite frankly, it's not hard to just...
No pun intended.
Yeah, quite frankly. But really, it's not hard to, like, source it, bottle it, and sell it as your own, but, like, at that point...
I really feel like there's, like, some crazy in-depth blending process that they go through with this, because, like, this is a really, like, this tastes like a high-end bourbon.
It does. It's fantastic.
Like, if you had blindfolded me, or, like, me and you, and laid out, like, you can pick...
Hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt. Do we have Weller available so we could try to...
Yeah, single barrel. I don't have any small batch shit, but what do I have there? I have single barrel. I've got
I just want to see.
do the 12-year. That's probably your best bet.
I just want to see because it's a fantastic.
What do I have behind that? A cold proof?
No, Caribou Crossing.
Oh.
This is full. No, single barrel M12.
Yeah, but both of my least favorite Wellers. That's what I have left. Shoot me, sorry. I think the 12-year is overpriced and under deliveries, and I think the single barrel is inconsistent and again overpriced. At least for New Jersey.
I just want to see if there's any correlation between the two.
You can go for the. Actually, I haven't had this in a while.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's probably not Weller 12, but like at least maybe that could get similar notes.
Somehow we worked in a Weller into this episode. Booyah. The nose is so different, dude. It's like maraschino. This whole thing is
everything
maraschino
about
cherry.
it is so different.
I'm not. Yeah, I'll say this for Larry. That is literally a maraschino cherry bourbon. If you like maraschino cherries, just drink Weller 12-year. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
No, I just wanted to do that because like I haven't had many Weller products, and especially like William Weller LaRue and shit like that.
Which
like, I haven't had in a long time.
Lucky enough to have a bottle of that.
So I'd love to refresh my palate, see if I can make that correlation from our source that told us it was Weller.
I think they blend this out so much that you're never going to retain
it could be.
anything from the original.
I just figured it's worth it.
Yeah, again, like it would be, I think transparency in distilling and blending is paramount.
I do too. I think that's really crucial.
Because it gives people like Mike and I a way to see the world through your eyes and how you approach your craft. And I value that like second to none because even if I don't like your product, I still am intrigued on like how said person goes about making the product.
Yeah, and not only that, maybe like there's notes that we might find off-putting, but if we know the process
it would make sense.
Know that it's supposed to taste like that, that would tell me, well, you know what? Maybe personally, I would score you low because of flavor, but if you're hitting your mark, you deserve a great score.
So if anybody from the Frank August Distillery or blending, or
they're gonna string us up by our necks.
I'm sorry if you take offense to this episode, but we really love you. I'm saying this, and we're gonna end the episode right now.
Yeah.
We 8.7 we love this bottle.
Product is great.
The product is amazing. We just want more transparency.
The marketing representation and transparency.
So
lackluster.
If that's the takeaway from this episode. If you made it this far into it, please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Every little thing goes a long way.
Yes, sir.
So drink responsibly. Have a great week. Cheers.
Cheers.